Patience is an immensely valuable quality to have in one's life because it allows a space in which for things to unfold naturally and effortlessly. It allows wounds to heal effectively. It allows growth to occur efficiently. It allows us to give our full attention to whatever we may be doing at the time or not doing. And it allows us to be at peace within ourselves. Whenever we're in a rush to get someplace or to get something done, our hurriedness can sometimes impede the process. We're much more likely to make mistakes or to have an accident, but mostly it causes us unnecessary frustration, anxiety, and distress. Patience doesn't mean waiting, because waiting implies anticipation, meaning that we're anxious for the next moment and for this moment to be over. This is why impatience is so distressing. We're essentially resisting the present moment, the current reality, and this resistance causes us to suffer. Patience is actually presence, which means there is no anticipation, no anxiety. Our attention is fully engaged in the moment, in the here and now. And in that state of presence, there is peace. The mind is calm and relaxed. So how do we develop patience? Well, whenever you find yourself in a situation in which you're feeling impatient, anxious, stressed, or what have you, this is actually an opportunity for you to develop patience. Whenever you're stuck in traffic or in a long line at the grocery store or sitting in a waiting room, those situations are offering you a lesson in patience. In those kinds of situations, you can practice presence or mindfulness, which means bringing your attention back to this moment rather than being caught up in thinking about being someplace else. You can begin by simply noticing that your attention is not in the moment, that it's directed into the future, into the imagination, anticipating some future scenario, arriving at your destination, getting something finished or over with, or whatever it may be. Simply noticing how you would rather be somewhere other than where you are, and noticing how that anticipation is causing you to feel anxious, frustrated, perhaps even irritated. Notice that it's not the situation itself that's causing your suffering, but only the thoughts that you have in regard to it, the interpretations and the resistance. The fact that you're wanting desperately to escape this moment, even though you can't. And then very gently and calmly redirect your attention back to this moment. Begin to bring your attention to the surrounding sounds, the sensations, the sights, the scents. Bringing your attention to the senses helps to anchor the attention here in the moment. You can also bring your attention to your breath, simply noticing the sensation, breathing in and breathing out. Not trying to control the breath, but just observing it. This is very common in many meditation practices because we always have our breath, which means we always have an anchor that we can return to. So letting go of the resistance to this moment and surrendering our attention to it, we become ever increasingly present. And it is that presence itself, that ability to be fully engaged in the moment, relaxed, and no longer resisting, that is what we call patience.
If you find value in this content, be sure to like, share, and subscribe.